Create opportunities. It was I can if living in a converting for money, creating money, creating accounts, balance, bank balance, the real create opportunity. But I never bought a channel. I never bought anything, even my best. So when I was working in the maybe September 2017, I ended up not creating account balance, bank balance, the real create opportunity. But I never bought a channel. I never bought anything, even my best. Because actually the work also the student service and I just find that on my own English maybe September 2017 and not creating account balance, bank balance, but I never bought a channel. I never bought anything, even my best. Because actually the students offer whoever registered and after is actually the thing which I wanted to say that all the students whoever is here, I'm sure that they assignments, study. Condition. You will find time for many things. I believe you will find time for everything. 24 hours you are Neha. But I will manage so many things in a day. Why? Because I know my calendar. I'm ready in the calendar. I know what I'm supposed to. I'm also try to take unreasonable goals. You should always say that take unreasonable goals. You will feel that you can't achieve, which you can achieve. Because this is the financial goal. Once you start reaching one by one, you will see that you reach there. That's the leadership stage. And when you start doing small work, and you will add up, and get to the larger picture. Or students are that more content. Or sitting here, and then the leader of the city here are the most important person in somebody's institution parents. And ordinary people, maybe very ordinary people, but they are the world to somebody. I am the world to somebody. My daughter cannot be without me. So even if I'm sharing your topic, there is somebody waiting out there. So remember that all these politics, you will live somewhere in the politics, definitely we work on that. And I've seen you tell that all the lots issues are happening because students are directly getting involved. And the money is not an issue now. I was some of the years. My daughter started coming and telling me that somebody is killed or somebody there in the road. It became one of them know. Where she's not now. It became a normal for me. No. So once the violence started, the person is living to we realized that it is not possible to stay back anymore there. We have to come back because it is not a disturbance anymore. That should not be our mindset. And mental health is one of the areas which all of you have to work because you cannot be disturbed by some of the things. You have to be strong, very strong. Yesterday I got a call from one of the person, father, very disturbed, and we don't want to leave. Please don't calling from Uttarakhand. We used to live in Bangalore. He wanted to meet me because his daughter got admission in one of the best colleges in Bangalore 1 year back. He was very proud. Today, that child is going into suicidal tendency, going into mental stress because of the peer pressure, because of his friends with ability problem. So he flew down to Bangalore and he signed in and came to the child and the father to India. But I directly working in India for some of the programs. We have some contacts. And don't worry, we will have in Simon Punjabi College. I will be able to come and meet you more for Sunday. You meet me if you know. And make sure that the child will get that help. You can't be stressed. You can't be feeling something else. Because you have a very, very severe way. Whoever it is here, we don't know which one will stand here and talk tomorrow. And if you look at me, I was sitting like this in one of the forums. Many forums I started listening to speakers. I thought how I got this here. Always you have to be a person who's standing out and saying that so many things I can do. So much of investment we have. I always wonder how I can be one of those speakers and all that. That maybe. I think also an ordinary person came to Bangalore searching for a job, don't even know me English. Listen now, I'm speaking. And I have been considered as a global institute. For example, what did I do? I did volunteer for program. The volunteer programs I developed my leadership skills. Social leadership skills, very important. Get engaged in any volunteering opportunity comes to your mind. This is another volunteering opportunity. All of you have to be leaders in this place. Networking, very important. How many of you are leaders? Please be on LinkedIn. Please connect. Currently, I have all kinds of once you connect with me, you are automatically connected with somebody or other. So kind of leader you have to be helping. That is a professional product. Of course, when people are considering as a new thing, but you have to be leader. Because of today I'm doing a self-implementation for CSR. I'm a CSR person definitely, but because I was active in India, I will never miss an opportunity. I will take every opportunity never come again. If you are not an influencer, whoever is not attending outside voting, hard copy, you're an influencer. Make very open come to your mind. And I can tell you one of the one sense. They asked to their crowd, how many of you want to be the CEO of this company? No, it's not. You have to raise. Say that I can be. React one of them. Get that thing in your mind. Everybody has a potential. Only thing is ask also the manifestation phase. How many of you have read the book Handling Relevance? You have to read that book. Please read the book because when you put your idea, put your thought, universe add into you. Universe bring about. I have an example for that. When I moved up in this last year, I got my master's in psychology. I had so many opportunities in my life. I know lots of number again. I don't know anybody. I'm sure all of our industry have have. So in meeting, I remember that none I really tomorrow the last one. He said, and said, see, I decided to have anyhow. But somehow things you know, I wanted to do anything. He said, what is your prime area? I have a master's in psychology about it. Let's see, it's not COVID, pandemic. Everybody is going to stress. So I want to be going to do something, especially with community and the student community. He looked at my eyes and said, here you go ahead, I can see the passion in you. The one very outside looking for you. I'm sure we are all you. So that's the confidence I got. I moved out and I didn't know what to do. I thought to be running maths. I think I want to do training out on I also went to another art after the last there was also I went and the people don't want the she gave me everything started from zero. And all this is happening. Today I am going to start tomorrow. 30 community members are undergoing either training. And then having issues on the community direct on the ground level. So what is I also got a call from Victoria Hospital, medical psychiatry department. People have heard about it in some forum. What they I can help you do something. I said, doctor, you know, believe that whoever is asking you, people that are planning Victoria Hospital. They say price to prioritize them. So that's what I'm doing. Put the idea in the universe. Now, universe will become healthy or the path. I'm telling you, this actually happened. Read the atoms, you will know how it will happen. Manifestation. And that is the inclusion in one area, is that you know that don't read anything behind. That's the only thing you can do. Okay, Linda. Some of these points are said, what you have to do. Yeah, engage whatever opportunity comes, get involved, and maybe 2 years down the line, it will come back. Now it's time for a reception. If you have a opportunity to come back, don't worry. If you don't get a job, try to get an internship program or learn something. Speak of for the that you are right, and connect for the to be able to do that. Thank you so much for the problem. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, Mr. K. Jeremy Suriti, the representative today's Mustafa.
Point to one. Second week. So it is question of external membership development committee of ICRI. It is with great honor and privilege that I shall told you today to relate with a multifaceted individual. Sri Santosh Kumar Hiranotha sir, whose impact has across endless education and sport. Santosh Kumar sir is the managing director at V Ecosystems LLC, driving growth by expanding the enterprise and client with expertise in high-tech, consulting, talent acquisition, and transport industry. He excels in the following sciences and leading top-performing teams as renowned public speaker. He has client employed at corporate giants like Google, Amazon, as well as contributed various education institutions. Additionally, Santosh Kumar sir is a distinguished personality in karate, holding national certification and representing India in numerous competitions. In 2015, he founded Rakta to empower self-defense training, impacting over 20,000 women and collaborating with organizations like Society for Cyber and Security Council. Santosh Kumar conduct for students university. Join us in welcoming our distinguished guest to grace the stage with his wisdom, his expertise, igniting inspirational empowerment among the stars.
Morning, everyone. I don't hear it louder this morning. Good morning, everyone. Really excited about your call. How excited you are. Super excited. Let's say louder this morning. Good morning, everyone. Before we get started, I would really want you all to give a loud applause for our team, giving a wonderful knowledge sharing. I have been working in organizations for more than 2 decades, please don't you? Right? It's been very hard to retain work-life friends all the time, but I'm talking about the talent and market. Working for more than 25 years in the same company is something else. You have to go through a lot of sacrifices that you have to do when it comes to the dedication of the pay scale. You have to look into the location of things. Let's again give one person. What you have to do, I'm sure he will be twice after 2 years. for
joy
joy
because
because
those are
very,
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 very
very, very
important and
important and
happening
happening
things
things
today
today
in
in
the
the
society.
society.
Gone are
Gone
those
are
days
those days
people are
when people
being
are
very
being
judged
judged,
very
very
towards
towards
all, but
all, but
today
today
mental
mental
health
health
has
has
been taken
been
as a
taken
top
as a top
priority where
priority
people
where
are
people start
looking into
looking at
talking about it.
with that.
With that,
We just take a few baby steps towards our maybe I would say friendly interaction between you and me. I don't look like 40, 50 years old guy to give you a lot of lessons and learnings, but I'll share a few of my experiences, which would definitely give some inputs for you to get started. Can I say that? Before that, when I'm looking at you guys, right, I can go back and look at my even or my very first day of joining. This is your very first.
how
How
many
many
of
of
your
your
first year?
first years?
All of
All
us
of
years.
us years, right?
So when did
So
your
when did your
college start?
college start? Well, right? So,
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 so
have
have
you
you
seen
seen
something
something
that
that
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
become
become
after
after
this
this
4
4
years
years
of
of
education?
education?
Some
Some
picture of
picture of
yourself,
yourself,
maybe an
maybe an
engineer,
engineer,
just or not
just
a
or not a
doctor.
doctor.
How many of
How
you
many
see
of you
yourself
see
being a
yourself being
doctor?
a doctor?
No?
No?
Right.
How many of
How
you
many of
see
you see
being a good
being a good
engineer?
engineer? Have you
Gave it a
thought
thought
what
what
kind
kind
of
of
friend
friend
you
you
want
want
to
to
become
become
to?
to?
How many of
How
you
many of
thought
you
of
thought
being a
of being
CEO
a
starting
CEO
over
starting over
from,
from?
from a new idea?
Why don't we
We
all
all
just
just
stand
always
up
stand up
and
and
start
start
giving that
giving that
first
very first opportunity
for
for
yourself
yourself
that
that
you
you
can
can
become
become
to
to
the
become
doctor?
this.
Can you do that?
You stand up on your hands and give a big round of applause to yourself.
Not
Confident about
confident
yourself
about
being
yourself being
successful.
successful.
Guys, just
Just
needed to
needed
you
to you
సరిపోతుండాలి.
సరిపోతుండాలి.
మనం
మనం
కమిషన్
అనేది
అనేది
నాన్
నాన్
రెకమెండెడ్.
రెకమెండెడ్. This is the very first thing that madam has tried conveying in that book. You
You
have to
have to
start
start
visualizing and
visualizing and
manifesting
manifesting
what you
what
are
you
going
are
to
going to
become.
become.
Right?
Right?
Let me
Right?
share few students in
Father,
the
why
class.
don't you
Just
just
come
come
forward.
forward?
All the
All the
girls,
girls,
boys sitting
boys
in the
sitting in the
class.
class.
Shall take just
30
30
minutes,
minutes,
don't
don't
worry,
worry,
don't
don't
worry.
worry.
Come.
Because we have
Because we
time,
have
sir,
time,
right?
sir.
How much
How
time do
much
we
time
have,
do we have?
please? Please. 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Oh my God. Oh, good. So,
So,
can I
can
just
I
say,
just say,
this kind of
this kind of
platforms that have
platforms that have
been
been
created by the
created by the
organization.
organization.
Earlier,
Earlier,
when we were
when we
doing
were
our
doing our
engineering or at
engineering
least
or
in
at
our
least
first
our
years,
first years,
I believe we used to be a kind of forum only for the faculty or for the MPhil students or the people who are pursuing. You never know what is right, what is research paper, what is that privilege that you can get to remember. There's
here's a
a
lot
lot
of
of
questions
questions
that
that
we
we
that we
students are
students
talking
are
about
talking
Indian
about
university
Indian
culture.
culture.
They talk
We talk
about
about
inclusion
inclusion
everywhere.
everywhere.
So
So
these
these
all
all
at
went
high
high
corporate
corporate level
then,
back
but
then, but
you're able to
see what
see
is
what is
happening out the
happening out
world,
the world,
what
what
sort
sort
of
of
culture
culture they're
development
working
is
with
happening.
So
So
I would
I would
definitely so towards
learn,
learning and development of the skill set of your the
the
personality
personality
altogether.
altogether.
So I
So
would
I would
congratulate all
congratulate
you
all
guys
you
to
guys
being in the
to
forum and try to
try
take
to
the
be
best
the best
advantage of
advantage
it
of it
for your
for
development.
yourself.
And I
And
would
I
thank
would
the
thank the
management of
management of
CPRIT
CPI
for calling me
for
back
calling me
again
back
and giving
again
us
and
this
giving
for
us
2.0 and I was going to give us 3.0.
3.0. So,
Uh,
uh,
Five
5
years,
years,
we can
we can
proudly
proudly
say that
say
we
that
have a
we
couple
have a
of
couple
your
of your
bachelor
bachelor
students working
students
for
working
us.
for us.
Uh,
And with that,
to all of you.
so
Today's
so
chief
today's
guest,
chief guest,
Srimati
Srimati
Sujawari Ayala,
Sujawari
and our
and
guest
our
of
guest of
honor,
honor,
Shri Santosh
Sri
Kumar
Santosh
Garu,
Kumar Garu,
all
all
various
various
deans
deans
and heads
and
of the
heads of
departments,
departments,
all the
all the
students,
students,
My
My
warm
warm
welcome
welcome
and once
and
again
once again
good morning
good
to
morning
all.
to all.
It is my
It's my
favorite
favorite
to be an
to be
in-charge
in charge
principal
principal
on this
on this
occasion
occasion
and
and
also
also
gracing of this
gracing of this
function,
function.
Anokha
Anokha
5.0
5.0
or
or
5.0, what you
5.0, what
call
you call
the theme
the
topic,
theme topic,
inspired
inspired
inclusion.
inclusion.
I
I
congratulate
congratulate
many student
students,
branch
branch
coordinators,
coordinator,
members,
members,
in charges
judges
to
to
taking
taking
or
or
conducting
conducting
this
this
activity Anokha
Anokha
5.0.
5.0.
Also,
Also,
at the outset,
announcing
I extend
announcement
my
my
thanks,
thanks,
sincere thanks
sincere thanks
to our
to
chief
our chief
guest
guest
and also
and
guest
also
of
guest of
honor
honor
for
for
gracing this
gracing
function.
this function.
This type
This
of
type
the
of the
functions
functions
or
or
topics on
topics on
Anokha
Anokha
5.0
5.0
are very
are very
useful
useful
for your
for your
career
career
because you are a
because you are
first
a
bidder.
first bidder.
You don't know
You
what
don't
to
know
do
what to
after
do after
completion of your
completion of
bid.
your bid.
I hope
I hope
that
that
so this
so this
Anokha
Anokha
will give you
will give you
a
a
good
good
motivation
motivation
and you
and
may
you
carry
will carry
more
more
points
points
after
after
completion of
completion
this
of this
Anokha.
Anokha.
So I
So
thank
I
all the
thank all the
members
members
for giving
for
me
giving
this
me this
opportunity.
moment.
The next
The next
item is
item is
presentation of
presentation of
mementos to
mementos
our
to our
dignitaries.
dignitaries.
So next
So
is
next
the
is the
vote of
vote
thanks
of
by
thanks
D.
by
Suma.
D. Sum.
I, Daddy Suma, holding the position of vice chair of Open Society, came to the privilege to propose the vote of thanks. I would like gratitude to all the victims for taking their valuable time out and listening to the troubles here. And thank you, ma'am. My sincere thanks for today's speakers, Srimati Sita Warrior, ma'am, for enlightening us with her valuable suggestions. Thank you, ma'am. I thank the guest of honor, Sri Pankaj Kumar Sri Ramodu, sir, for the thoughtful address. Thank you, sir. I convey my thanks to college management, GPRE, for providing the infrastructure conveniently under the need. I thank our college first Dr. B. Srinivas Reddy, sir, for providing guidance and permission to conduct the event. Thank you, sir. I thank all the insurance deans and research heads of various departments for their encouragement for the conduction of the event. Rainfall put by our organizing for organizing. I am very much honored and all the participants for the genuine, constant, and continuous support and participation. Thank you all. Please I thank all those who support much more so to take over the searching.
మనకి తెలుసు మా సౌండ్స్ బట్టి దానిలో చేంజ్ చేస్తా ఒకసారి
Yes, once again, good morning or welcome back. Okay, how many of you heard about this term from now? No? Beginner or because what does that sound to you? Yes, very interactive. I would like to hear from you. Inside say what is but everything I would like to answer or address whatever question you so that you can make my friends time also. Alright? How many of you heard about this term from now? How what you want?
వన్ డే 2 డే అని ఉంది
Ready to have confidently? Yes, yes. How many of you want to become a good software engineer? What is it? Social things are big, right? How many of you have something really accidentally?
ఇది
How many of you have something by choice?
ఇది
How many of you have come with interest? You have all your different now. And sometimes you got to get the country where you can try to go ahead and get out the mind. So, right? It's a no. Like what is to be an entrepreneur? See, when I started my engineering, I was with a lot of folks. I lived in a very normal town where it's easy there with you. And like how what are the classes you have been to? It will be fine. One time, 1 rupee. You have been through all those things. But what is it build your dreams and what does it take you to come up with all the what is it actually take to get to that age is what we're trying to understand here. Right? Why do you feel the mistake? There are certain things that you have to learn, develop so that you're ready to be down. How many of you care about your job? So that you'll be getting the right job or not? No one cares. There are a lot of competition now, which is right. Even if you get worried about the job, lot of companies are putting up India, especially Hyderabad. You have a lot of jobs. How many of you are trying to look at the company? There's a lot of growth that you can right now. Back in our days, when you wanted to build something, when you have an idea, there was a process. Nobody used to get to users that you can actually build something. There is no knowledge. There are no influencers who could come and talk to us and tell us what we could actually try to become. Right? Now we have that facility trying to make the better result. How to do that, right? So you might have heard two things on my profile. You heard that I'm a company as a manager. Yes. You also heard I've been into sports, right? Yes or no? You also heard I've been doing something called service and training and restaurant. These are few things that I do. But what made to do all this? There are different instances that motivated me to do it. Or how do I manage my calendar, manage my day, manage my use of life so that I can actually manage now. Right? That is what this made me do. And this, whatever I'm doing right today, being the director of the company, which I was leading for more than 10 years now. And this didn't come just like that. The company that I'm working with, I started as a very first employee. And when I was here, back in 2 years ago at Clarity College for 2.0 season, I was a senior manager for this company. Now today I have this company for the entire India and world, where I get an opportunity on this which are big banking things in the United States, we have on customers in the United States, what have the businesses in India. What actually drives me towards that, what actually helped me towards getting to that place, is what I tell you in very few bullet points. So that you can take that, make better use of it, see if you can implement it, and that's where you can help out. Okay? The primary thing that I would say is manifestation, like what ma'am had said. I would rephrase it by telling them visualize, right? Visualize certain things which would develop a habit for you so that you will never stop doing it without it. How many of you brush your teeth towards noon? You forget brushing your teeth? No, right? Yes or no? No matter where you are, no matter in whichever situation you are, do you forget brushing your teeth? Why? Because that is a habit that has been, deep rooted in your neural system. If you don't brush, you stink. If you stink, that is, it will give you a bad breath. Then you cannot eat food. Yes or no? Is that a good habit now? Brushing your teeth is a good habit. And you don't brush your teeth in the evening, right? First thing in the evening, you don't do that. You do it first thing in the morning. Like what? Develop certain habits. Could be reading books, right? Could be talking to people, could be networking. I was not so confident in speaking English because I came from a very, very town in Telangana district. How many of them from Tamil Nadu? Maybe not, because they're living in English, right? I hail from a very district, which is a very rural place where speaking English was really hard for us. And I'm talking about 2000 to 2004. Right? That's where I just started developing that habit of speaking English, where even my friends start bullying me. And you're one person. You have that thing, right? You really talk English with your friends. How many of you do this? I started doing my friends nine started. Even they don't talk. I don't really know. Identify such habits which will make you to stand out. You're good at singing, do it. You're good at dancing, do it. You're good at math, do it. You're good at singing. That's the best first thing that you have. And start visualizing what are the effects of it. How many of you do workouts? Doing physical exercise. How many of you do it? A lot of hands up, right? How many of you know what or how much it means when you're doing exercises? Is that easy? That's hard, right? And it means that yes or no? I need answers. Yes, no. After your workouts, does it feel like it is relief? Yes or no? You lose out some sweat. Can you try visualizing it before and after? Visualizing is very easy. You don't need to sit and close your eyes, take one mudra and do it. Nothing is equal. You can look at something, see that okay, I'm assuming that I'm working now, doing bicep curls, doing sit-up crunches, or doing skipping, doing squatting, whatever I could do. If I do this, my squat muscles will get into strain, and after that, I'll be able to have my muscles in good shape. Yes or no? That is visualize. Likewise, try taking that habit, visualize it, and try to implement it. I'll tell you why this will help. This is one of the things that you need when you come out. Nobody will talk about these things. The very important thing is, no matter where you are, what you want to become, leadership is very important. Think it is important. Don't you think that you still wanted to work under someone or you want to lead someone? How many of you want to become a good leader? How many of you boys in the last second row, don't want to be a good leader? So I'll take a good example. I know this guy named Pawan. You can Google him. When I met him close to 8 years ago, he's from Varanasi. I was very excited about my startup journey. I worked with IIT Kanpur. I just built my startup. I spoke to them what I do. They gave me one small mini contract to work for the entire Telangana district to make sure I conduct an event at the college and so that I could get the findings to IIT Kanpur. That was my first assignment from IIT Kanpur. I just landed within my startup, which is not a I was so excited all the marketing that I could do. And I met this guy. He's very, very excited about being a police. He was wondering what this guy could do. He started following a couple of local leaders, being a good friend, Anna, and something. So this guy, he's a lion. He works, deals with calmness. Today he's a district head, handling a youth of close to 5,000 people. If you want to call up for a rally, he will get 5,000. He never pays, but he never does it. We have been arrested 28 times. A guy who is just 25 years old. He took a stand to make sure there are good roads, there are good facilities. That's a
Yes.
total for a look. And what we could do is only good empathy, respect, right? What kind of a good leader? What kind of empathy do you have for it? Leader is what? People in charge. So if it's just you are an in charge for people, right? You're not just for people. You are just the person who is responsible for the people who are taking that charge to get it done. Yes or no? Right? Can I relate it for a live example for you? Can I? Okay. Any questions about it? Would you like to know anything personally that what did I need to do to become one? Anybody would like to ask? Yeah, please. Someone in the corner. Yes, ma'am. What's the name? Vipula. Miduna. You have to be loud. What's the name? Rina Behan. So, including this field, which field? I have three, four fields to do.
Fourth.
Sports.
And all.
Okay, I started with sports. I was in my schooling standard. I never in the no, I was not so excited about my school. One day my friend took me around to walk, and then I saw a class happening. He said, "Why don't you just go?" I went. There was some practice that is happening. I was a little flexible and I did do whatever I could do. My coach told me that you could do better if you come and join the class. You can be a champion is what I got from it. So I took it serious. I started becoming a state champion, then I went to nationals, then I went to internationals, I went for Asian championship. I was a third Asian champion for 2015. I represented India. The Commonwealth as a very for 2018. And I experienced 15 national champions. I have my own academy in Hyderabad, which is very small where I only do it for kids who are training for a long term. But provided, I also tried expanding my range in the same field to become an athlete. And today I'm a national certified referee where I've successfully done the refereeship for more than 80 championships, including 20 national championships for past 20 years. So all my work that I've been doing for past 16 years, I have been appointed as a joint secretary for Telangana State Karate. So, so this is what my graduate code is. Even when I was in engineering, I never stopped my sport. I went to practice. I wanted to do. When I started this, I wanted to achieve three things. One, I have to be in the World Karate Federation India, firstly, where I can be a representation for it. Second, I wanted to pursue the refereeship, which I really got excited about, and which I've been continuing for the past 8 to 10 years now. And the third thing is, I want to make sure I set up a mark where I can be a team coach. So these are the three things that I wanted to achieve and which I wanted to, and which I'm doing right now. This is not an end, but I'm still doing to look at how I could do more. Part of this process, I have seen a lot of women being at a vulnerable place, a lot of girl childs. See, all my journey was being a roller coaster. I really wanted to pursue education at a very, very ultra modern college, which my finances were not supported, which is why I had to go ahead and compromise myself for an engineering in Hyderabad, which I got a privilege to work with in institutions like Vardhman. And then that's where I started my journey. I felt there are students like me who would need some support, where I started a non-profit called Service to Mankind, which is just a bridge gap and the place where the sources. That's where the journey started. And we started visiting all the orphanages in our part of our journey. We got to visit a only girls child orphanage where all the girls are at a very vulnerable stage, where the parents left them. 13-year girls who are being pregnant with annual babies. So a lot of other issues that have been that I've seen, a lot of heartbreak, workplace harassments that I have just heard about, which motivated me to develop a skill called self-defense, where I started delivering these sessions for all of my women. And as of today, we have delivered more than 35,000 trainees in complete outfitting. So that is my journey towards that. And the profession that I'm doing as my job, so I started it in 2013, which was my very second year. I would say early first second year I started doing that job, doing my engineering, running the night shift to make sure I make money out of it, so that I can invest my finances and also make good source of income so that I can grow. That's where my journey started. I've got an opportunity to work with a lot of other transport industries too, but I've never done my primary job, which made me to be whatever I am at this company as the very first person of the company. That's where I'm able to do my profession. So you had to pick up few things which you really wanted to do without. Like I said, how depression feeds is a no compromise habit that you have, which you will be doing over all your life. That's why you have to identify certain things which you do without. Right? That's the question. So motivation is not only one. You should have your own certain things which use you as motivation where you go ahead and do it. No, no look back kind of. Anyone? Okay, come on. Now leadership. We were talking about. I'm just talking about three things: leadership, perspective, habit. How do you visualize what you want, and how to develop the product mindset. And developing a product is not just anything. How many of you know there is an app called Zepto Swiggy? How many of you heard about Zepto? Right. How many of you heard about like that's the difference. But is also a local grocery transfer application that is developed by a student like you will know, but it's that didn't come to light. And there is something called Zepto that has come to light because people have come to find it's called how market is very well is where you're able to look at products. All these years, in the coming years or 4 years of your education, you should stretch out your knowledge, not just only for building your digital shop, but also your personality, which is both physical, mental, and also the corporate side. Are you really looking for a job? Are you really looking for what is what you have to analyze when you start working towards? You don't get a six pack in a day, do you? How many of you are trying to lose weight? I think you will. It's a good question. So there is a lot of pain that takes you. Yes or no? Yes, no? How many of you are tired of this? All these people, whoever comes up and talks to me, you still remember the day when I was attending one of the section being addressed in my college, right? I was sitting in the third or fourth row. I was imagining a day, how soon can I get on the stage where my faculty sits in the same chairs? How many of you have a dream like that? I've been called as a genius for my very own college 15 times. I know. which was my dream to pursue. And I felt really happy not to achieve it, but when I saw the happiness, and what made it to it is not just my job, not just my place where I'm doing or what I'm doing. A lot of sacrifices involved. And people who are thinking to become a leader, it's not a one day thing. You have to do a lot of sacrifices. I'm sure Madam will say it year by year. How many of you have heard about faculty responding back to messages after work hours? Ma'am, I haven't this out. I really wanted to know this. I really wanted to try it. How many of you tried reaching them out after work hours? After finding them? How many of you read after 5? See, I was a student with a mindset where I used to go back home after my first year. Within my first year, I used to go room, pick up notes, write down what I learned today, pick another. How many of you are doing it right now? That only happened for 1 year. Second year, no. No time for study. I was always busy with my head to do a job. I was busy. My faculty was so helpful. I was teaching IIT maths and IIT, physics for the people who are aspiring IIT. That was because I was first. I was at Narayana. How many are from Narayana? How many of you were in those studios where you grind up your until 11 o'clock at night? Right? 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, Narayana. Imagining that you would get ఒకటి రెండు మూడు వేల. Did that ever happen? I think that what you can you can just how many of you tried memorizing the multiple choice options and writing those tests? This is the answer now. You never knew that technique. I was talking to one of my cousins, son, and saying, "Papa, let's go. I get good score." I was asking him, but he was not able to answer. It was nice score. Then. It is very easy. You get that bubble sheet. All you have to do is go memorize all the options. If it is A, okay, memorize it. So now the stage has upgraded where you actually memorize the answer, not the option. Because sometimes the options are very fixed. How many of you have done it? Answer? Yeah, it's half of it like that. Right. So those are what we start learning. Now how many of you have asked this question? What was your score in the 10th standard? What you have been told in 10th standard? No life if you don't get good score in it. People will see at you. No? It's not. But do they think it's not time went on. How many of you have been asked what is your intermediate score now? Because you have been intermediate? Who have faced it? Please God will get that stress out. How many of you have been asked their MTech question, MTech, what was the exam that was written? MTech rank. Do you think I'll ask for MTech rank now? When you finish your vision. How many of you have been asked what are percentage? Which college you are from? Did you get past? What is your score? 7.0. Fine. Pass. Good intelligence. Yes or no? Do you get 65% get the job? But what you need to get that job where it pays you high, which is a qualified job, is what it is. Right? How many of you started learning coding? How many of you started building your personality skills? How many of you coming to college? How many of you current not for attendance? 75% I told me, I know college. These are college. Then 75% attendance. When you get the thing, how many of you under 65? How many of you need a recommendation from your faculty to put above 65? Nobody is under 65. See, these are golden days. Have fun. That's my kind of friends. Like man said, there is a lot of peer pressure. Today, still yet, I get my peer pressure from my friends. My friend who is in US now, even the several, even the time. You know, Bumblebee? How many of you are a fan of Transformers? The animated movie, right? You know Bumblebee car? My friend owns a Bumblebee car, right? And the other guy owns an Audi, right? Somebody who is doing a job in Bangalore, no, I don't want to see pattern, but he gets good 85 lakhs. Don't you think that also put under a pressure to me? Sure. Come on, when you're a director of something, but you're not satisfied with it. Do you think I'll think that? Because my motive is different, their motive. So try to understand, make yourself self-sufficient so that you don't run in a rat race. Instead, you build a life with it, which is very, very important. At the solely stage, get the first sort of faculty, try engaging them. I know students who, when I was with testing that time, who also kept in contact with me where they pursued their education so that they are working with good organizations like Scaffolding and God. So which has continuously given them a lot of knowledge you have to work with. So try looking at those skills so that you can develop, enhance, and realize. Life will not be easy to do. Life is always being so you hardship. How many of you have come to this college? How many of you are funding yourself for your education? How many of you have ever thought of funding to your college? Why? Why? How did you that? Why you wanted to fund yourself? So how do you think you want to fund yourself? Why not? And answer to the job.
Not like this. You wanna do something which makes me happy.
Not what else to be happy.
You go to nonsense.
You would not. I'm sure ma'am advocates in the not want me to do please. And once go back after traveling another 10 years now, you think of, okay, what should we have for this and the next what should I do? Have you ever thought about it? Why do you want to spend the bike salary? Going out filter, riding on a bike. How many of you want to really start a business you want? Why? I just go on the right top. So that's what I'm what knowledge. Why you want to do a business? What kind of business you want to do? Back on the mic. Let's be very quick. I want everybody quickly. What's the name? Quickly. Someone who raised their hand in the crowd. Back on the mic. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm Shalini and I just want to start business because I just want to be independent and I just want to choose different path.
Different parts.
Yes, sir. And actually, everyone is saying that girls can't do business in our places because village background was saying girls can't do business, girls can't do this. I just wanna change that and I just wanna do that. And my idea is that I have 3 to 4 ideas, but I'm just working on from past 2 years. Sure. I'm still working on it, sir. And first thing is that dairy farm because I'm close to changes. I'm talking with the farmers and second thing is that what as they are now it is going so good and few places and it is working so good also in few places we can start that and I'm just thinking of that and my father is like one investor supporting me in that and so then thank you for that.
Please, you totally working on your baby value for the past 2 years. Congratulations. Always. Who are the other one who wants to do business? Quick, boy. Yeah, fine. Keep on. Anything. If an idea works out, that if that works, it works. Otherwise, you will get a lesson to learn. You will experience it. See, I've tried few things which I also, right, which I never thought it would change. There are certain things which never straight, or you need certain things to get one straight. Now, to get that skill, sometimes you need fun, sometimes you need exceptional fun, sometimes you need skill, which is more expensive. So that way you have to figure out. And you have to. uh, What are your methods to identify problems? Usually, identify the problem so that I can find a solution. So what kind of problems you think you really want to search? You need to see. Is that in aerospace? Is that in agriculture? Graphic design? Traffic. Okay, that's an interesting one. But what you're trying to look at? Okay, I'll give you some ideas now. Right? What do you think? I was just traveling in right now. There is a lot of traffic. You never feel that traffic even in Hyderabad. Everybody comes under me. I have drove like the entire Hyderabad to, from Kokapet to Whitfield, 2.5 hours something, and it took me more than 45 minutes to come to college. So tell me what ideas can you actually implement in Kannur? What do you think what is required for people in Kannur to be more organized? I problem. What is sustainability? Sustainability is a greater picture, but identify the solution for existing problem, which is easier, cost effective, is what you can also do. Maybe I would recommend you to pick like a case study, how people are trying to use the traffic signs. Can you really generate a voluntary system where people can themselves volunteer to be a traffic volunteer? I will give you a use case for now. If you look at Hyderabad, all IT companies encourage their employees to spend paid 1 hour of their time to be a traffic volunteer. And that is being organized by this organization called Hyderabad Shared Events, where they also differentiate on the employees in their internal rewarding system so that they get 2 points and if they reach a milestone, they get a reward. Probably you can identify something or you can create something where you motivate your friends to be a traffic volunteer, where they can collaborate with the local police and they can get some identity to make sure that they volunteer at that spot so that you can organize certain traffic zones. There are a lot of places in Bangalore. I don't know how much traffic is being managed. Probably you can engage the folks inside there and create a system. People following that system, tomorrow even if a traffic constable stands there, they will still follow the system. So you're trying to address a problem which is properly giving a solution out there. Now, if you want to automate, so these all things don't require any fund. Yes or no? All you need is approval from the management. All you need is approval from the solution part. It's like very simple. You put $100 paper and then have you, right? Now, when you wanted to automate it, you need traffic signals, more traffic signals, and more instructions to the people, right? Now, then let's go to the sustainability part of it. Too many vehicles on the road is the family something about. There is a concept called carpooling. How many of you heard about it? This is one of my startups which I started and then I took a pause on. How many of you know about carpooling? How many of you run on bike to college? It's coming on bikes to college allowed, sir? Are students allowed to get their own bike? Secondly, onwards, they're allowed. Right. How many of your come on bike and you travel with them? In your age level, okay. Let's say how many bikes come to your college every day? Resume, what's the name? You check. Hmm. Okay. Which is very top. Other. How far is it from here? Okay, you travel every day? Any local? Any local guys? Local to travel? What's the name? Payment, where do you come from? How many kilometers? One to 2 minutes. Anybody coming on bike? Probably if you get a chance to, will travel on bike. Sometimes concept is very good. Look at this thing here. See, if the distance from my place to my office is 5 kilometers and every day I go in my car, what if I can open up for someone else to, maybe rent my other seat to travel in the same distance? How many of you are familiar of Nandek Kannur College? The main circle in the Kannur towards the college. I guess it is 10 kilometers now, right? Towards this 10 kilometers, there are 6, 7 circles. There is Vivekananda South, there is India South, there is Reliance One. Yes or no? Yeah. Three different towns. If I keep those three spots and people, whoever wants to travel in the same route, can open my application and quickly jump onto the ride. And they can pay me 50 rupees for each ride. Will that help me to help my fuel? Does that help me to come down on my cost? Yes or no? So we generated an app in a way where it gives an ideal solution for corporate companies who can allow their employees to travel within the same circle. Okay? Same loop. Let's say I'm traveling from Medipattam to Gachibowli, which is 10 kilometers radius. If somebody inside the same company wants to travel or to go home back, you can simply drop me a message in the loop so that I can say I'm starting now, they can come and we can move take a ride. It is same because we are working in the same company. Yes or no? Right? Assume I'm in an apartment where flat number 101 is Santosh, flat number 102 is Rich. Okay? Rich works for anything, I work for ICICI. Assume. Okay? But our offices are nearby. When Rich comes and asks me, can I go ahead and travel with you? I would say, yes, sir, why not? And he says, I would like to share my fuel expense. With the comfort of car, can I, because I drive a car, and he's ready to, see the facility of it. He can even contribute 1,000 rupees for the entire month. Or because he can contribute 50 rupees per ride, right? Right? And anyway, going to the office. If not 101 Santosh, he can also go and accept a ride at 103, which is same. Can you do that? Yes or no? You know the people, there is no safety concern, but you can still travel. Very అర్థమవుతుంది అర్థమే అర్థమవుతుంది అర్థమే అర్థమవుతుంది See, I'm coming from, how many of you heard about Blabla cards? How many of you used it? Same Blabla cards, shorter distance. Yeah, that's the easiest way for you to understand. Now, coming back to your traffic, there is a lot of ways how you can actually ideate and do it. Understand the process of building a product. First, ideate it, look at the identify the problem statement, try to build a design for it, try to come up with a solution for it, implement, test, fail, redo it, and then come up to a right solution. Easy? One by day. See, these all look so fancy to say, right? But when you actually implement, there's a lot of it. Okay? So try to start something small so that you can implement between yourself, so that you can build this skill set and that will help you on to grow. Right? I would like to take another 15 minutes to see if you have any particular questions so that I can address you. Anything that you would like to know about, be it your studies, be it your career, be it your life, how you maintain marriage, everything. Any question that you would like to ask. Anything that you would have wished someone to ask. Feel free. Don't hesitate. There is a one. That is so true. I'm not really excited or even just that you're not really started looking at that. You other told me about software, particularly about their lifestyle in the corporate, traveling from a student stage to a employee stage or to become a manager stage. There will be other speakers who would be coming start for sure. But if you really wanted to add something because in and out of it, I'm on yours. Yeah, startup company. Okay, that's an interesting question. See, Primarily, I never had an intention to start a business. Okay, like I always say, leadership skills can be taught, can be learned, can be given born leader. Even if you are a born leader, like what is it called? Animal or even you someone talent, but is an actual leader, is he a born leader, right? He pursued something and he automatically implemented it. Right? Similarly, my intention was to become an aerospace engineer. Right? I didn't quite less to I really wanted to go out, do something with the stars. I was so passionate and then I got an admission in this university. I was not able to afford for the education that was being offered back then. Then I went to go to Salem University where I got in there, but still that was expensive for me. Came back, joined one. Thought that my stars were gone out, now I have to do something out of it. When I started doing my engineering, serious about my studies and all, one day I was, you know, um, trying to pitch in for a conference, which is a global ideas, global design summit was, and where you can actually go ahead and actually for a problem that you identified. Luckily, my concept was actually transport and traffic engineering, where it was oriented urban transport, and then I started working on some ideas. Luckily, my college started one in the top 10 across the globe. So, and that gave me an opportunity to some who are building solutions for the crowd globe, right, who have been at the peak of the time. So when I saw them, why don't I think of creating something? That's where it started. And then slowly I started with a startup called Ieee-Gprec, which was talking about IIT Kanpur. It worked out for a while. I couldn't scale it up because of my commitments. I, yeah, I came back to the consulting. Then I could already need to be company, so I did another office. I'm talking about 12 years back now. Then I was making good salary. Third year, I just thought to see something if I could do better. Then I started working with this company, and it eventually scaled up. Daytime calling, sleeping job, coming back to home, sleeping for 2 3 hours, again going back to college, then going back to job again. With people coming. One day somebody called who is running a DA teaching institute. He asked me to be a tutor, where I got a privilege to teach only for tutors for the online students and then 3,000 for it. My time, anytime, in any week, 2 hours in a week is what the commitment was, and when you get 15,000 paid for it, which was very good salary for me. But I was making good 40,000, but I need to do any job right? I was already making as a software engineer. So then I really wanted to pursue one career where I had the option to start as a very low high, very small team, and to become in the same industry as a CEO of it. That was my pursuit. And today, it took me 10 years to be where I am, and still I have a lot of milestones to reach. So that's where my job thing has come. Sometimes startup will come, same thing that will come. So it's not one happened in one day. One process is not just it will help you to continue. You have to be exploring the other options too, where you get an opportunity and privilege to work with a lot of people. Like Matt was saying, networking is very, very important. All this process, wherever I got a chance to meet people, they took me to places, irrespective of how young I am. They gave me a privilege to work with mentors who were handling employees more than 40,000. So that was my game changer to build that mindset. How do you actually scale up to beyond, right? Get along with people. You should be the least knowledge person in the group that you're on. Then you will scale. How many of you agree with that? You should be that 10% out of the first 10. You should have the leadership skill so that you try to absorb all the skills that they have and you will on the top of the just 90 being able to place. Now you scale up, you pursue it, absorb it, implement, do mistakes, learn, relearn, Unlearn. Unlearning is very, very important once you start learning from. Everybody thinks I know it or I knew it, but you might be missing a piece of it. There is a lot to learn. So always learn, relearn, unlearn, relearn. That is called where you get to your syllabus. Right? How many of you are getting the meetings now? How many are able to follow? Can you log in? Bit more? Right. I would always wish you all the good luck to always identify something that is in always excel. May not be your job, may not be your coding. Right? I've done my electronics, right? I'm not doing anything electronics. You think I'm doing anything with electronics? I always talk about business, I always talk about my work, I always talk about new products, how to do it. And so a scope and sales very, very low. So what do we have as takeaways now? What do you have as a takeaway with this discussion today? Okay, the meditation. For the learn and relearn, and the word starts. What, where you always think about this before to, where you always think about all this before this, and how did this help you? Did it actually help you out? In which way? Yeah. Will you be able to implement it? One is the hmm. You see. So what are the takeaways? What are the takeaways? What did you learn? What did you learn? How to plan things in my life. Right. I never read that I can give it in the world. Good. How are you taking steps towards it? By using media number. I just started only like 1 or 2 years ago, later than I think. You with that? Mhm. So, see, this is all how it goes. Whoever comes, whoever talks, right? They come and share their valuable experience. Try to understand from them. It is really hard at that age, wherever you are sitting now, to try to understand what the other person or the other thing has been gone through. Or when if I take it just a bullet point, so when you say manifestation, when you say perseverance, when you say leadership, that won't strike to your actual core at the base. It actually takes a lot of time for you to understand, a lot of time to practice, a lot of time. See, how many of you are good at handwriting? How many of you still believe that your handwriting is not good? I'm not. Right? Yes or no? You still believe that your handwriting is not good? You have been doing this for how many years? 16 years now? At least 14 years? You already have 14 years of experience. Can you really a better handwriting? Right? Faith is also the same. No matter which place you are, whichever destination you are, whichever road you are doing, right? Try to take the responsibility, try to take the leadership opportunity, try to take the opportunity of to always unlearn, relearn what to do. Right? So that kind of mindset will help you out anywhere, anytime, if you have any questions about your how can you actually get that product mindset, how can you actually build up the entrepreneur mindset, or what is it going to getting that skills, you do these. You know, like Matt start using LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn listening to myself, Coach Kumar. You can always find me out, reach me out, see what I'll be doing when it comes to the product space. See, at this time, having this very hectic schedule, Still, I'm pursuing my recent IIT for the product management. How do I actually think like product users where they build products for the entire globe? How many of you heard of a company called Gap? Gap, retail company. Gap features, right? This company, we are trying to build the AWS infrastructure for that company in India. So what is AWS? What is infrastructure, right? What is the technology? These were also new for me when I started working on it. But when you start pursuing it, it will become easier. When you become a rock star while you're doing it, right? Can somebody pick a name of brand? Let's talk about that. Any brand that you like? Any that technical that any ad? Okay, interesting one. So who created this? Who created this number 10 space? Right. What is the name of the brand? How many of you know Elon? You want Elon. You have to be as a friend, but you all know Elon, right? Tell me what is the name of Elon. Let's talk about Elon Musk. What was the first startup? No, right? And how did it begin PayPal? Did you take an exit at PayPal now? How $100 million? What was the purpose by on Twitter? He's already having money, enough money. He's just managing the world, right? Why do you think you need to spend so many billions of dollars to buy an app which is on the social media? Any answers? He's already building a automobile company. He's already building something. He already owns the company which is already giving the whole company. And why did you buy Twitter and hate it? Like, so that's what he why thought he's developed. It's very easy and not right? So that benefit right? Benefit that which is also important. But try to understand what's happening out of it. Unless you have access, we will not liberty. Sure. The one who is in the corner. You like that? That bunch was so excited. They had so many questions to ask. How did you start learning everything to start remembering to look at you start about it? First, leave off your shy. Take off that shy shirt. That's okay. Even if you're shirtless, take off the shy shirt. Irrespective of how you communicate, how you speak, how fluent you speak, try to go ahead and answer questions for yours when you go back home. What do you need to become? What all you need for it? Who all you need for it? And what kind of network you can build up so that you can actually grow, scale, and achieve. And these are when but every single day you have to work on certain things to make sure that you are already ready and getting fine things, right? Good. Thank you everyone. That was wonderful talking to you all. Thank you very, very much. Clarity. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. I look forward to seeing you all through. So I've seen good takeaways from the previous section where I was. I think there are two students who are in Ghana where they go ahead and come back and things that I've got another transfers. where they want to pursue to become an IPS or IAS, they want to do something in things they want to do. So I still see few success stories, and like you said, we have the employees who work in our company in US from Tulane College to I was just realizing yesterday that we were part of around 2014, 16, somewhere around. Like, what? So it's always good to see people from here. I wish you all the best. Glad. But yeah. Mhm. I got that clear twice in past 4 years. What if I become hero, right? What if I have to start or do something from the scratch? Yeah, that happens. I mean, you should always have that fear. And even if you have to start from zero, the first thing that haunts you while you're an employee of any company, if you stop your job, you'll miss your money. If you miss your monthly salary, you have a lot of things to think about. That's the very first thing that you will stop everyone to do. To avoid that, I have created other sources where I can actually become financially free, or at least where I can approach myself for my needs. Which is why I was able to put something to zero and then start fresh. Maybe it could be a sport, it could be a project, it could be a business, learning thing, right? Whatever that I should learn. But I don't think it will happen. It should always have at least from A1. So that's how you practice it. What do you think? Can I really start everything from scratch? Can I actually go ahead and make one of the for without losing or yes, yeah, I can say confidently yes. But do you think I will start? That's it. I need to work hard for it. If I have to be motivated today, can I really can I be happy? Yes, I am. But that takes how if you have to plan. So if you're already doing a job, you miss out your job now, or you want to start and become you already process and you have to go back startup, you need to be ready for it. Right. It makes you best like you have a Camels for two fish ideas to one with this guy named Kishore Hindukuri, you can search for him in the book. I met him in the semester. Uh, he was one for yes. Successfully, being that exceptionally good resources, he left the job. He was came here, started it. Yeah. Today, Twitter is the same diary form, which is named as its form. It is a form of a business study. Right. I don't care him who was actually another managing director in the same place. So he wants to do a director movie, and he started waiting on everyone what they got it. We started to so something. So you want to buy a t-shirt, as you right? You really like that shirt, it was very expensive. Like I said, Gap is costing you 3,000. Do you throw off your shirt which is already does it really need it? That's a you. You want to buy an expensive t-shirt, right? And you also have a good shirt. Will you throw off it outside and just only have that expensive t-shirt? What shirt wears out? What is the t-shirt that will you? What will you for it? You work all your sweat and blood, everything. You got that t-shirt. And now it's not fitting. What? You're grown up now. What if by being a kid's teacher? Will it help you? Sometimes our dreams are also so, right? When you want to become a doctor when I was seven, I knew it was a long term study. I had my brother-in-law, who is the only gold medalist, who never spent a rupee to pay the fees. Everything was free. Now today he's a Usmania Hospital as a lead for Department of. Now when we got back then, you know, it's and you actually 15 years of continuous education, still you have no idea whether you will get a job or not. That was his answer. I said I'm not ready. I need to get to a job, make money, live life, try to train quickly is what my motive is. If I going and becoming a doctor, I'll come somebody else. Maybe I'll do my part of helping, but that will not put me at zone, to be more creative, more creative. So it was my freedom. Take a teacher example. You don't throw your shirt because you want a t-shirt. You have a shirt, try to get a t-shirt. Now have a t-shirt, try to get a jacket. One have to find using to what. So, but that was our choice, right? Let's say you have already looked at that. You felt you will succeed, but you failed, or you are in a normal mediocrity. But if you have taken leap, do you have that courage and guts or time to stop A and go back and do something in B so that you don't miss out being at A? It's been complicated, right? It will become over the years, it will become over time. See, now today, if I wanted to have a doctorate title, engineering, I wanted to become a doctor from the childhood. Now, if I want to become a doctor, what I can do? I can simply go connect my education to my doctorate. Yes. So that I can get a doctor. So that they do any research in any field so that I can get a doctorate. Yes or no? Or what was my motive? I can get a doctorate title. Now, am I satisfied by getting it? Yes. Do I want to go back and do my medicine now? No, right? If I want to become a substitute, because my idea of pursuing is very clear. I only. I'm just giving an example, not me, but I'm just saying. So have your ideology steady. That's what man has said. Trying to manifest. Try to build success. Now today I'm coming over my so I should talk. Do I need to talk something which is recommended? Few of you might be excited to listen, that you are listening certain things for the first time. Few of you might be bored. Few of you might be not interested. There are a lot of kids, right? Like A, B, C. And you should come to a common ground and try to understand that. Beside you have green shirt, orange shirt, you try yellow shirt. Why don't you bring a black? I mean, the four works to do. You do A, B, C, D. A means work out. C. Sorry. You alphabet A to Z. So come back to A. A1 combination. B1 B, A to B, A to C. It makes A. There are a lot of possibilities. We don't have to be there. But this mindset is very hard to build, right? How many of you were playing sport in your college or your school? How many of you were good kabaddi player? Are you playing kabaddi now? You thought that you will become a national kabaddi player? Why not you become a national kabaddi player now? You have an option now, right? You can still do it in your college. With the games. Look at it now. Like, there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. Options for okay. If you don't know, another important message. Always seek help. Always seek help. Do not hesitate to ask someone if you know something well without any shame, without any shame, and learn it from them. Okay? That's what I would never prove it. So that's a good question. Good question. Good question.
Yes, comes in the picture only. Sorry.
Right. It's like singing Janagana Mana on August 15. Every time where you feel that you are a proud Indian. Then after where you are watching India and Pakistan match. You don't feel excited for any other match but it is India and Pakistan. Right? That's how it will be. On that stage. Which is what I'm addressing the very first day. Try to analyze your brain. It's called procedural memory. Right? When same thing, like I said, you pressure you feel it is very important so that you now try to pick up something which are very important by every step so that you don't forget about it. Like you want to somewhere you want to learn something, you are doing it. We this what are what are the actions that you will be doing before starting it? What are the actions that you will be doing? These two are also very important. You read a book and then you don't go and watch a movie. Maybe whatever you have read, how many of you prepare for an exam and go for a movie? No, right? No. Even if you go for a movie, next day exam marks will not come. You always think about that hero and heroine and you have next. But so there are certain actions that you can do that will not miss out that excitement. That is what we call. Right? How are you going to try?
Then you have got in manage the sports academy with the job at the same time.
Okay. Thank you. I'm a black belt for dance. I don't my work at but you already there are three different levels. You have to equally pass from all these directions. That comes in the first question. Now, this is the aspect, maybe the one who said the part. So that is my and how to manage my course of it. From my schooling to my college to my engineering towards that towards my work. So now if I have a class, like from my coach, I plan my or at least days in a month where I go and think. And for my classes where I have my family, these last 6 months I've been not active, but yeah, I have my family level with small restriction to my case. My plan to 6 o'clock. And not my my offs were from 6 o'clock in the evening until 4:30 in the morning. I will so I start my day in the evening. I calculate until 6 in the to my bed at around 6 in the morning. And do at least 4 to 6 hours. Come back. Business. The client meeting hours. I'm married. I spend some time with my wife, my family, taking a little bit of it. Almost every weekend, I go back traveling to my hometown, which is again 200 kilometers from my house. I try to spend the time that I get. Maybe sometimes with my friends, sometimes with my family and all. But all the nights, I accommodated for my life. Now I was able to do my night job. That's all. Whatever I have different thing. Whenever and 4 p.m. Right? After 4, I take a short break, 4 to 4:30, get ready to work, make your mind fresh, go for a walk, then get to work. 6 in the evening, clock starts, 6 in the night, in the morning, clock ends for the work. That's how my 24 hours look like. And when you are in a leadership role, it is a 365-day job for politics, right? You'll never have a leverage, you'll never have. Someday somebody will call you, you have to be always ready. So try to make yourself busy with good things so that you don't need to spend out on a lot of time on something which is not necessary for your growth. Right? That's how it is. I watch movies with my family, I sit in the house. I have to go to theaters, I have a good TV in house, so I watch sometime sitting with my husband, in some time. In fact, my wife also helps me with the work, so she also works in the same company. So we always talk more about work, life, and all. That's how we are managed out. Right? So today I was not able to drive as I had a long day. So I got my younger brother to come with me. We again drive, almost 4 hours to come with. So that's how we manage as a family. Family is the most important thing that should never forget over this rock. Okay? Always call your dad, say them, you're staying away from your home. You should call them. Say them that dad today the day was good. The day was good, Amma. Everything was safe. We were able to take the comment and come, especially the girls, right? So take that step. You don't expect your brothers or your father to come and call you. Hey, how is it going? How things are happening? We're not that ultra modern society where we talk about how it are daily, right? But you should inculcate that habit because down the line, when you see your next generation coming, you would be at the next generation, right? Yes or no? What is it? You guys coming and asking, hey, oh, this is how old it is. But do you think you so manage yourself, personal, professional, family, and everything, so that you're in a good circle, right? All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for enlightening us with your great insights, sir. We are glad to have you. So it's break time. I request all girls to collect your refreshments from that side, and I request all boys to collect their refreshments from this side. And we'll be having break for 15 minutes. Make sure you be at the same places after 15 minutes, and we are waiting for you with that surprise event.